那待会在报告的时候，同学请不要讲话哦。好，来，后面同学不要讲话哦，不要讲话哦，然后手机不要再滑了，抓到的话我就把你投个大影杖哦。好，然后你们先开始。
Hello everyone, I'm Kiki. I'm Angel. The biological subject we would like to introduce today is sugar tomato. And there are 4 points we would like to introduce today. The first one is problem. The second one is solution. The third one is process. And the last one is influence and concept.
Originally, people faced the problem local deficiency of the vitamin D may affect the skeletal muscle, immunity, and cardiovascular systems, increasing the risk of disease. Fortunately, scientists figured out the solution. An enzyme called 7-dehydrocholesterol in tomatoes usually converts vitamin D3 into cholesterol. British scientists use genetic modification technology to edit tomato genes and successfully create super tomatoes containing a large amount of vitamin D, giving people an additional way to absorb the vitamin D.
Now I'm going to talk about the process. As we have mentioned, super tomato is biological product. First, researchers use CRISPR Cas9 technology, commonly known as genetic scissors, to cut out a gene for 7-dehydrocholesterol in tomatoes, so that for vitamin D3 can be returned in tomato without affecting plant growth. Finally, put the tomato under ultraviolet light for 1 hour, allowing the tomato to accumulate a large amount of tomatoes. The final part of our presentation is the influence and concern. Now my part is influence. Supplementing vitamin D can enhance immunity, reduce sleep disorders, and prevent some disease. Therefore, super tomatoes are a food that can quickly replenish vitamin D for us.
However, the use of genetically modified foods to accelerate the growth of crops may change the original nutrients and make them disappear, which leads to hormonal secretion imbalance and increased chance of genetic mutation and food allergies. And that's our presentation. Thank you for listening.
What are the benefits of taking vitamin D?
As we have mentioned in the presentation, the benefit of disorders and prevent some disease. Yes.
Okay,
That's,
good.
Her presentation. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. So that's 好，这一组就是准备的非常充足哈。那有一个小小的缺点就是，报告的时候啊，那个同学不要站在同一边的正中央，这样会挡到大家。OK， 好，来换下一组，第5组，请上台。好，那你们准备好就可以开始。那同学不要讲话了。
Hello everyone, we are Group 5. I'm Alia.
And G-turn.
The biological product we would like to introduce today is genetically modified papaya.
Originally, people say the product papaya leaf spot virus. What is leaf spot virus? The leaves are yellow and reduced, and the back of the leaf has water soaked, wheel-like spot-like spots. It is mainly transmitted by these insects. Fortunately, the scientists figured out the solution. So the solution is create genetically modified papayas that is resistant to Rispa virus. And they discovered the genetically modified papayas resistant to RSP was discovered by Cornell University and University of Hawaii.
As we have mentioned, the genetically modified papaya is biological product. First, take the cause protein gene of the PRSV1 system. Then introduce into papaya cells by agrobacterium. Finally, after a period of time, the genetically modified papaya that can surpass Rispa virus breeding is manufactured.
Increase nutrition. It can increase nutrition and obtain the modified papaya that were not available before. Reduce the need for pesticide. Let us don't be a lot of pesticide. Improve quality and shelf life. Can extend the quality and shelf life. Sustainable farming. Virus resistance.
Genetic modifications may pose unhealthy risks to humans and if food are not labeled. Genetic modifications may not only cause harm to humans but also cause pollutions to the environment. It disrupts the food chains by reducing biodiversity and resulting to the death of the animals. Thank you.
Is there any genetically modified papaya in Taiwan?
No, there is USA.
Only in where?
USA.
USA. So in the USA, people can buy the genetic modified papaya in the market.
Yes.
Okay, cool. 好，谢谢你们。Next group。好，总体来讲哈，他们这一组还算可以哈，只是后面两位同学有点太小声了。好，不过至少有准备，只是没有到很满意，但我还可以接受这样子。好，来，请安静，请安静。
Good morning, everyone. I'm Sunny.
I'm William.
I'm Sari. I'm Sophia.
The biological model we would like to introduce today is Mona vaccine. That's what we are going to say.
And the problem. In recent years, there are many people have been infected with the COVID-19. And here is the solution. The first, we can avoid it. We can try to avoid it. We can try to avoid contact with other people. And the second solution is developing vaccines, because the vaccines can provide protection to those who haven't get the COVID-19. And the third solution is take medicine.
For 6, Moderna makes something called messenger RNA. This messenger RNA induces cells to mount an immune response. It's first transfected into human cells, which are then differentiated into stem cells, which are then further differentiated into the desired target cell type. They found the problem by finding where the DNA sequence was wrong. The way they use the model, the government and many businessmen invest in there, and then they pass many clinical trials completed process.
Because there is too much content, so I will briefly introduce the production process of Moderna vaccine. First, extract DNA from cold storage. It means to remove DNA from a place where it is stored at a low temperature, like our refrigerator. Second, ferment cells to grow and produce more cells. Third, contain plasmid and provide DNA. mRNA detection. This is to confirm whether it has defects. If not, it can be sent to another factory to add mRNA. The final step is to put the vaccine into the kit. This is what we are seeing with vaccine now. Then we can vaccine it.
The final part of our presentation is its influence and concern to humans. It can help people to prevent severe disease, but after vaccination, you may have a fever, headache, even muscle aches. Thank you, everyone. After
BNT OK， so you have already taken the vaccine。OK， 然后那个就是你们在报告的时候，再讲一次啊，不可以读稿。等一下只要有同学看手机超过3秒钟，手机就一律我收走。然后再来第二件事情就是，也不可以照投影片的那个文字念，我不需要读稿机，好不好 ？Siri 就可以做这件事情，你们上台的时候也不用再自己读。然后再来第三件事情就是上台报告的时候，不要在荧幕前面晃来晃去，然后一直摇来摇去，这样子我都不知道看你还是要看你。OK， 以上3点，请接下来同学改进。好，来，谢谢，看下一组。
Hello everyone. The biological product we would like to introduce today is genetically modified soybeans.
And there is the table of contents. First is problem, second is solution, third is process, and then it's influence and concern. Originally, people faced the problem that farmers need to spray herbicides to kill weeds, but weeds will grow from resources such as water, nutrient, and space, which will affect the growth of crop. Fortunately, scientists figure out that injecting bacteria herbicides resistant genes into soybeans makes it stronger, and genetically modified soybeans will not be afraid of herbicides.
Next one.
Okay, the next one is process. As you can see, here are some steps to make the GM soybeans. The first step is removing T plastic from bacteria, and also remove its tDNA. And the second, replace the piece of herbicide-resistant gene. And the third, we put it in the plant chromosomes. And finally, we can gather genetically modified soybeans.
And I'm going to talk about the advantages. The first one is about pesticides. We increase the crop's natural residence so that we can minimize the use of pesticides. The second one is about price. We increase the yield per harvest so that we could lower our production cost. And so the business can offer more competitive price to customers. And the third one is about the nutrition. We improve the nutritional value of crops by increasing their protein and oil so that it could meet the need of many consumers.
The next one, disadvantages. The first one, allergies. Eating too much genetically modified food can lead to allergies, like your skin will be very itchy or maybe there will be red spots all over your body. Next one, toxic residue. The herbicide resides on the soybeans surface. It will reduce humans' detoxification function. And the next one, carcinogenic. The scientists did an experiments as feeding mice genetically modified food, and he pointed out that the cancer-causing rate of mice eating genetically modified food significantly increased after a year. But this experiment can't really prove that genetically modified foods are carcinogenic to humans.
Although there's no direct evidence to prove that genetically modified foods will hurt our health, but most people think it will. So various countries also set up the relevant regulations. Like Taiwan prohibits the cultivation of genetically modified foods and only relies on imports. And however, the GM soybeans account for 99% of the market. And it's our presentation. Thank you.
Why can Taiwan sell genetically modified soybean but not other genetically modified products?
Like our presentation, the GM soybeans have the herbicide-resistant gene. It could hurt our environment. Like if you spray the herbicide, the soybeans could not be killed. That's a problem.
No, you didn't answer her question. Why in Taiwan's market we didn't sell the other kind of the GMO products?
有吧？
有
怎么没有？
可以啊。
没有吗？我不会发音。
Which? Why? Which? Like, because you introduced the soybean, right?
玉米。
啊？
玉米。
你刚好听懂他的问题吗？
他说那个就是为什么没有卖其他鸡？
对，然后你怎么回答他？
我知道，我误会了。
OK，对他没有回答你的问题，好吗
我误会。
OK，好，谢谢。
总体来讲，他们这组就是报的非常的好，就是我觉得报最好的就有一位同学，他有站在投影荧幕前，就是指着他要报的那3点，那其实很重要，因为投影片就是辅助你用的，就是它不是背景好吗？不是幕幕，它是辅助你用的，所以你尽量让投影片来帮助你报告，但是不要变成读稿机，读上面文字是没有意义的。好，来换下一组。
Hello everyone, we are group 8. I am Stella.
问一下他，一起安静，不要讲话。
Hello everyone, we are group 8. I am Stella.
I'm Michelle. I'm Cherry. I'm Betty.
On paper.
The biological product we are going to introduce is human antithrombin recombinant protein.
And this is our cocktail. The first one we will talk problems. Second one is solution. Third one is process, and the last one is influence and concern.
Originally, people faced the problem of deficiency of human enzyme. The use of drugs such as Cialis, something
Unfortunately, scientists figure out that human absorbing recombinant protein is etc. from genetically modified goat milk is a natural blood thinner that can help hemophilia patient, pregnant women, etc.
As we have mentioned, recombinance is a biological product. First, the gene containing blood recombinance was injected. Second, fertilized eggs are transplanted into the uterus of a eunuchus to develop. Then, the milk of goats that have been successfully transplanted contain blood recombinants. Finally, extraction of recombinant is seen from breast milk. The final part of our presentation is the interest and the concern. According to the product that the GM goat produce, it has some influence. The first one, it can become the best face drug for labor and surgery patients. And the second one is it was be granted marketing authorization for this new drug by the European Medicine Agency in 26. And in addition to the influence, there's also some concern. If a GM animal mate with other animals, which is in the same species, it may impact on the entire social ecosystem.
This is our conclusion. Though the guideline goal may have an impact on the product, the natural clinic can be more effective in helping pregnant women or surgical patients with hemophilia from diet. This is our presentation.
What are the side effects of the medication? Maybe if some people have the things that are resistant on this product, maybe she or he cannot use it.
Can you clarify more? I don't really understand that. Can you tell more about it?
If some people's things are resistant on this product, and she or he cannot use this.
Why?
It will have serious effects.
Will have serious effect. For example, can you give me some examples?
Like if the surgery patient, it will on the in the surgery. On the stick at the surgery place.
Okay, surgery place. Okay, good. 好，谢谢这一组。来换你们啦。
Good morning, everyone. We are moving on. I'm Yoni. The biological product we would like to introduce today is biological weapon. Originally, people face the problem. The first problem is people need local weapons to win the war. And the second one is they need weapons that can cover a large area of enemy territory.
Originally, scientists have found out a kind of weapons that can solve those problems. It costs really cheap, and it has large attack areas, and it also can protect national security interests because this kind of weapons is really hard to deal with. And this kind of weapons is made by biotechnology. So this kind of weapon is called biological weapons.
Next is the process. As we mentioned, a biological weapon is a biological product. So there are 3 steps to produce the biological weapon. First one is to pick up the influenza A virus 3 and remake the DNA. And then step 2 is to research and experiment are conducted to create a lethal biological weapon. And finally, step 3, we have to testing the biological weapons effectiveness and the reliability and make improvement as needed.
And the final part of our presentation is its influence and concern to people and to human and the environment. And to people, there are a lot of military casualties. During the World War I, there are over 1 million casualties resulting from the biological and chemical weapons. And to the environment, the biological and chemical weapons are hard to control, posing a risk of harm to innocent people.
And it's the invisibility part. Biological weapons are difficult to detect, and attackers may strike unnoticed because the virus inside is very small that we can see. But there's a technology that something like radar can detect it easily. So this is our process.
Is there any law about biological weapons? BWCN International Organization. This kind of organization is discussing about this kind of weapons because it hurts a lot of country, people, and environment. The conclusion is something like poison gas. It cannot be used in war.
Okay, good. Thank you. 总体来讲，他们就算是稳稳的，然后该讲的概念都讲得蛮清楚的，还不错哈。来，我们现在最后一组了，对不对？来，请上台。
Hello everyone, we are Group 2. The biological products we would like to introduce today is genetically modified corn. Originally, people faced the problem: 1. To resist pests. 2. Insufficient crop yield. 3. Increased frequency of growth. 4. Corn is nutritionally deficient.
Fortunately, the scientists figured out the solution in 1990s. Genetical engineering identified resistant protein genes in soil material. Later grown into crown for protection. The protein is specific to insects, safe for birds, reptiles, and mammals, as confirmed by scientists.
Now I'm going to talk about the process. As we have mentioned, the genetically modified corn is a biological product. First, scientists take out the enzymes from the Bacillus thuringiensis, which has the anti-insect proteins, and they
combined like this. And next, the vector which transgene multiple in the bacteria. And then foreign genes inserted into corn cell genome. And then we have the modified home.
The process expiration date is longer, improved quality, resistant to pet, and is not harmful to the body if consumed for a short period of time, and is able to adapt and preserve growth conditions. And then twice is long-term consumption is harmful to the body and it may cause new allergic reactions, affect the nutritional value of food, and it may disturb the ecological balance. And the concern, the use of genetically modified food has accelerated the growth of crops. Original nutrients disappeared, and it changed in the normal secretion of hormones in the human body and disturbed human metabolism. Increased change of gender genetic mutations. It may cause food allergy and immune system disorders. Thank you.
As I know, the GM corns has been on the market for so long. Are there any cases of people getting sick from eating GM corns?
Okay, good question. Do you understand the questions?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
There are some cases when they first produced these products, but now they are sold already. So they have this problem before, but now it's okay for the human.
OK。OK，好，
那就谢谢这一组哈。好的，来，请稍等一下下哦。来，恭喜大家，就是你们知道，就恭喜大家终于报告完解脱了哈。然后你们知道，就是高中升大学的时候需要上传学习历程档案吗？知道吗？知道对不对？那你们就可以以这一份当做是学习历程档案的那个档案的报告。那因为我们是双语班，它是特色班，所以如果你的档案里面啊是有你上台用英文报告的，或者你报告是用英文做的，然后架构很完整的，其实上传对大家来讲是有加分的。然后我刚才有帮大家录影，那影片呢也会传给你们，你们可以自己截自己觉得最漂亮的那张图来，然后附在学习历程档案里面。这个学习历程档案呢，老师要审核，所以请你在学校规定的时间上传让我审核。如果过了这段时间之后，你就不能再上传这份档案了。所以如果你觉得这份档案对你来讲是有加分的，你可以现在就上传，至少已经有一份保底了。但总体来讲，我觉得今天的报告是很完整的，然后再加上你的投影片，老师讲是做的真的非常不错的，所以我会建议你就是有现成的东西就赶快上传。那学习历程档案记得要写一点心得跟回馈，证明说这个东西是你自己做的。那只要一段话就好，不用写很多，好，这样可以理解哈。然后再来就是底下还有提问的地方啊，还没有看到的同学提问，你们懂规则吗？可以吗？懂吗？懂哈？所以你们可以回去自己解决吗？可 可以哈，好，那如果可以的话，就用英文提问。所以你只要一组只要提出一个问题，好，组长负责回答，这样子就可以了。OK， 可以哈，好，那有没有其他问题要问？没有，没有的话我们就可以下课了。